Hi friends, today's lesson is for Module 1, Lesson 2. Our learning goal for today says, I can describe two objects as almost the same, but... Okay, so this is a fun one, because yesterday we talked about how things could be described as exactly the same or not exactly the same. But we noticed in the lesson, sometimes things were similar. They were almost the same, but there was just like a one small difference. So today we're going to use a sentence stem and we're going to finish it with a descriptor or describing words of why they're different. So we're going to say they're almost the same, but, and then we'll finish it. All right, let's start by looking at different objects one at a time. All right, so here's a tennis ball. What's one thing, one good describing way you could describe that tennis ball? Go ahead and tell me. Yeah, you could say it looks fuzzy, it looks pink and green, has a line going down the middle that's white. Ooh, excellent observations. What about this tennis ball? Yeah, that does look a little bit more yellow than green, maybe a light green. It has a white line going around it. Oh, I like that. Okay, they're both tennis balls and they both look kind of fuzzy. They both have that white line going around them. So I'm going to say they're almost the same, but there's a difference. What's the difference, friends? Yeah, the color. One is pink and green and one is light yellow or light green. Okay, so if I was going to say a sentence all together about the tennis balls, I could say, these two tennis balls are almost the same, but they have different colors. Can you go ahead and say that sentence? Good job. We want to make sure that we describe what we're talking about and then say how they're different. Ah, I love it. We're doing awesome. I knew you were the right kids to come join and help me. All right, let's get some new objects in here. What about, oh, I know. I have this pencil and I have this pencil. Okay, I'm going to right away start making observations. What are some things you notice? Let's see. Yeah, this one's kind of short. This one's kind of bigger, longer. Yeah. Yeah, this is thick. This is a nice thick pencil. This one's kind of meaty too. That's also thick. All right. They both have pointy tips. And you're right, pink erasers. I love it. All right. So I'm going to say I have two pencils. And they're almost the same, but what would you say? Go ahead and turn them and tell the person next to you. Well, how would you finish that? How are they different? They're almost the same, but yeah, there are a lot of choices. You could say these two pencils are almost the same, but one is shorter than the other one. Or you could say these two pencils are almost the same, but one is longer than the other one. You go ahead. Tell the person next to you a sentence describing those using almost the same, but. Excellent job. Now, if I ever go too fast and you haven't gotten done talking with your friend, you can always press pause, finish your describings, and then press play to keep going, okay? All right, here we go. All right, so we did great on that. What about, oh, I know. Okay, this is tricky. All right, I have this cup and I have this cup. All right, what would you say? How would you describe those cups? Yeah, they're both red. They're both white on the inside and around the top. They both have lines. Wait a minute. How would you describe these cups? Yeah. Oh, I can't even stump you. These are the same. They're the same kind of cups. They're exactly the same, actually. So would we have to use the sentence, these are almost the same, but... No, that wouldn't work here. Why not? Yeah, there are no differences to describe. They are exactly the same. Huh. Well, that's helpful that we did exactly the same yesterday so that it helps us with our lesson today. Good thing we knew that. Oh man, I love how we're making those connections. Hey, this is great. You did fantastic. Our learning goal for today said, I can describe two objects as almost the same, but, and you did a fantastic job with that, friend. I'm so proud of you. Okay, now I want you to do an exit ticket for me with these beautiful flowers. Ah, they're so gorgeous. I want you to make a video for me and I want you to tell me something about these two flowers. And I want you to use the words almost the same, but, and then tell me a way that they're different. Okay? It can be anything that you observe. I can't wait to hear. Good luck, friends.